Viagra and Cialis are two erectile dysfunction drugs proven to work. Now, researchers have reformulated those medications to treat another disease, pulmonary hypertension. The interesting twist here is that most patients with pulmonary hypertension are women.
We're gonna look for shark's teeth.
A day to dig for treasures with 6-year-old Ethan. It's something Lynn Repsher thought could never happen when she heard the diagnosis 11 years ago.
You're looking at your future thinking that you're gonna have a family, and suddenly you're diagnosed with something that is gonna change your perspective on all of that.
Lynn has pulmonary hypertension, a potentially deadly disease. For years, she dealt with treatment that involved 24-hour-a-day IV delivery of medication through a pump that she had to carry around with her. But now, thanks to drugs that were originally marketed for erectile dysfunction, she's through with all that.
One of the drugs that was reformulated for pulmonary hypertension was Viagra.
Dr. Charles Berger says another one is Cialis. You see, pulmonary hypertension is high blood pressure in your lungs. It happens when the tiny arteries that carry blood to your lungs becomes narrow. Your heart has to pump harder to push the blood through, causing pressure to rise. The increased workload can lead to heart failure. It's like a kink in a water hose. The ED drugs lower pressure in the lungs by opening up the narrowed arteries, restoring blood flow, and reducing the workload of your heart.
So if you can lower those pressures, it's analogous to taking the kink out of the water hose and allowing the flow through the water hose rather than just trying to turn up the pressure at the spigot.
And because doses of ED medications most patients like Lynn take are much lower than those used for erectile dysfunction, there are few, shall we say, unwanted side effects.
No.
In addition to the ED drugs, Lynn also takes another medication which is administered under her skin through a tiny tube. These therapies have freed her from the hassles of high-maintenance treatment and the symptoms of disease. For Medical Edge, I'm Vivian Williams.
And now a recap of the headlines. 10-year airport contract dispute settled with 7 subcontractors receiving compensation. The opening of Ella Reef, the Fisherman's Dock, and restoring Fat Hogs Bay Beach, part of East End development. Dr. Patricia Turnbull sheds light on the life of liberated Africans who resided in Kingston. Brandywine Bay earmarked for major entertainment area. Government intends to introduce vocational programs at Her Majesty's Prison. Travis Walters signs a contract with Upfront Records. And VI Women wows audience with awesome performance. In news from the Caribbean, Stewart-led administration returned to power in Barbados, and the UN rejects Haiti cholera compensation claims, its case now being pursued in Haiti's court. Remember to visit jtvlive.net for more news, JTV's television programs and events now playing on JTV. We welcome your questions and comments. Please email us at jtvnews@hotmail.com. I'm Ino Soman. Thank you for watching.
Wardrobe provided by Umi Fashions.
In our hearts a hope for a soul we barely understood. Now we are not afraid, although we know there's much to fear. We were moving mountains long before we knew we could. There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to keep. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe, somehow you will. You will when you believe. What you want, baby, I got it. What you need, you know I got it. Heart don't mess me, it's for the respect when you get home. Hey, baby, when you get home, Mr. Corey and Spaghetti City, why not? Keep on surviving. We are survivors. We're not gonna give up. We're not gonna stop. We gonna work harder. We are survivors. We're gonna make it. We will survive. Keep on surviving.